He once told me I wasn't worth his time, so why won't he leave me alone now? Back in college, I confessed my feelings to him, and he didn't just reject me, he laughed. Not a nervous or polite laugh, but a full-on, mocking one, like the very idea of me being someone worth dating was a joke. I remember standing there, my face burning, wishing I could just disappear. He told me he wasn't ready to date anyone right now, but only 2 weeks later, I saw him holding hands with another girl. That moment broke something inside me. I threw myself into my studies, graduated, and moved away. I told myself I didn't need to be wanted to have worth. Still, that rejection lingered, not because I wanted him back, but because it made me doubt myself. Thankfully, my new coworkers refused to let me hide away. They dragged me to the gym, made me go out, talk to people, and slowly, I started to build a confidence I'd never had before. I began dressing for myself, smiling without apology, and for the first time, I actually liked who I was. 2 years later, I moved back to my hometown for work. One afternoon, I ran into him at the grocery store. He froze like he'd seen a ghost. I just smiled politely, we exchanged a few words, and that was it, or so I thought. A week later, we both ended up at the same party. The room was buzzing, music, laughter, people everywhere. Suddenly, he walked up to me with that same smug grin and said, "So, when are you going to ask me out again?" I laughed, really laughed, and told him that thought hadn't even crossed my mind. His face fell instantly. Then he started following me around the house, demanding to know why I wasn't interested anymore. I told him calmly, "Because I'm not." He looked genuinely offended. "So, what? You think you're too good for me now?" he snapped, his voice getting louder as people started to stare. He accused me of changing, of being shallow. I just walked away. But it didn't end there. The next morning, my phone blew up, texts and messages from his friends, mutual acquaintances, even old classmates, all calling me heartless. They said he'd been through a lot, and that I should give him a chance, that I owed him kindness. One message even said, "You used to be sweet before you got that job and that body." I couldn't believe it. The same people who stayed silent when I was humiliated were now defending him. His social media didn't help either. He posted, "Some people forget where they came from," and his friends flooded the comments with sympathy. Suddenly, I was the villain for saying no. For days, I questioned myself until my brother reminded me, "You don't owe anyone your feelings just because they finally decided you're enough." And that's when it hit me. Rejection isn't cruelty when it's about protecting your peace. It's called self-respect.